Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
We are reading verse 25 from Sri Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi.
Sri Radha.
Oh Sri Radhike, when can I see your beautiful, blooming lotus face that grows in a lake full of true love, that is full of honey, that intoxicates Krishna, that is like a moon, that causes the ocean of Rasa to swell, and that is beautified by curly locks of hair that are bluish like bumblebees. O Shri Radhike, when can I see your beautiful, blooming lotus face that grows in a lake full of true love, that is full of honey, that intoxicates Krishna, that is like a moon, that causes the ocean of Rasa to swell.
You know, in ocean, when moon comes, then waves are very high. This is the effect of the moon, that there is a wave. You see in ocean? Because the moon is the soothing light, and the in ocean wave is the love of the ocean. There is only beauty of the ocean when there is a wave. Ocean is blue, is a Krishna. And the waves are not blue, white. So that is love of Radha. From the Krishna, waves are in Krishna. But the Radhika is a separate love. Is Radha, Krishna is one. But to become waves, ocean becomes separate from the waves. That is the difference of Radha and Krishna. They are one. But when the moonlight comes, when Krishna appears, waves are want to meet him. And waves are coming from the ocean and going to the ocean. And that the love waves of the ocean. And if you are not careful in standing yourself, maybe this wave will catch you and bring inside the ocean. So when you stand near to the ocean, you very strongly stand. Not waves can catch. I don't know which time waves will come to catch you. So which time she will catch you, love will catch you, you don't know. Because it's just like a wave coming from the ocean and mixed with ocean. Waves has separate identity to catch us, to bring near to Krishna, love of Radha. Bring near to Krishna, in Krishna, but no separate identity. Ocean has a two beauty. One is a blue ocean, and from that waves are blue. You see the love is also like a wave. It comes, go out, comes, flow it down. Is a wave. So why we go to ocean? To watch the waves, the love of Krishna, Radha. And this ocean, this river is full of honey. And the flow of this honey is all the river flow with honey also going onwards to the ocean. If the river goes to the ocean, is a river. If not go to the ocean, what you will say? Is a pond, or canal, or drain. Is not a river. River always go to ocean. Means all the religion is not flowing to the ocean, is no religion. Any religious practice, what we are doing in day-to-day material life, in beginning, is also should reach to the ocean. Then is a religious practice. Or when we are self-made, it is like a pond. It's not meaning, they are very different. They never go to the Supreme Lord. It is stay one place, stagnant. And when the water is not flow, what do you say, stinky water. When is a flow, water is a fresh. When there is no flow, water starts stinking, and you not drink that. Right. Okay. Yeah. So here, the Lord love is the wave of honey. That is the Radhika's flow of honey. So bee has to come. Bee is a Krishna. Bee only go where the honey is there. So this Krishna is natural to attract with the honey. A bee has only work when come and suck the honey and again fly. Where is the honey? They go there.
When can I see your beautiful, blooming lotus face that grows in a lake full of true love?
When I will see, that's the point. Because I have so much material desire. I see them, but I have no time. I have no time because I desire so many things in my life, and I am busy to see that. But I have no time to see your face, who is blooming always, who has a waves, who has a meaning, who has a honey, full of honey, full of sweetness, and full of flow. That I have no time to see. Because I am searching honey in material thing. But real honey I forget to see. Yeah.
That is full of honey that intoxicates Krishna, that is like a moon, that causes the ocean of Rasa to swell, and that is beautified by curly locks of hair that are bluish like bumblebees.
Radha.
Shripad in his Swarupa Vesha. Shripada is...
What is Sarupa? Sarup is a form. Our Avesh, our consciousness is a Avesh. Our Avesh to see my body, this is my consciousness. And my consciousness to check my senses and living in my false ego, and I control my mind with my false ego and senses. This is my Avesh. And I'm living and I'm practiced for that. And I'm thinking only for balancing my material. This is my concept. But Sarup, here is mentioned, is a different form. This Sarup is the form of the soul, I. Soul has also form. Because I, what I say I, is not body. Because it's a material. It's not going with me. My death will come. This body, my senses, my false ego, all day will stay here. Only thing will go with me is my soul. So who I am? I am the soul. That forgetfulness is creating suffering in my life. So I start thinking that I is this name of this body. And the body identification means I have to live in my senses, and I come to enjoy my senses in my. And what I can work and earn money to use for these senses. This is the only goal for my life. And we all on and on working for this. So what is this? This creates suffering. What is not truth? I want to accept truth. This is the right thing. So this truth, not truth, when we try to accept truth, that is my false. And then I create my ego. Right. So my sarup of the soul form, think of how soul will get the form. I have no idea. I give you idea. When you identify your soul, when you want to go to you and I, only two things exist. If make the you to Radha Mohan, you are my everything. I am your Child, you are my real father. I am your friend. You are my real friend. I am your mother. You are my real son. These relations with from my real self, my real identity. Other thing, like you go to the desert and you become very thirsty and you are walking, you're very thirsty, you're searching for water, then you see some waves like a water, you run and reach there. But because of the sun and scent, it looks waves. So this is illusion. It's not here. So our material life is also illusion. So many change I try, but nothing improve. And it is. You get nothing new, but the illusion, false ego, that maybe this will give my satisfactory way. Maybe this is the way for my full satisfaction. Nothing is a desert, running in desert to find the water. And there is no water. Then again we run. Then again we search one. But there is also no water. And this way we die. But we not come out from that. Our ignorance means unconsciousness. To know real myself. Because when somebody says for this, I have no time, I'm very busy in my material working, with the false ego. I'm too busy. I also involve, and I want to involve in that everyone. When I'm suffering, you also suffer with me. See that? Oh, alone, why I will suffer? Then we start creating group for suffering. This process is started. And my goal is this. Yeah.
Shripad is in his Swarup
Right. In his soul Swarup. We understand this material body, my material senses is a material room to live to the soul, but is nothing, is a one, your flat. You live there and your senses are door and window. If some broken, repair it, but keep it peaceful yourself. Door and window cannot be your goal of life. And one senses, if one glass broke, too much air is coming, what you go? Call carpenter or bring one glass and fix it. Why? Because too many airs are coming. It is little broken. Broken, then what? Too much cold is coming. It bring you cold is effective, so repair it here. Don't make big issue for that. If you make big issue, you put your whole energy, you will not receive anything.
Shripad is in his Swarup Avesh from beginning to end.
Yeah, beginning to end. And what happened in Swarup Avesh? Listen.
He does not have to endeavor to get these visions. They come spontaneously. He floats on waves of prayer into the kingdom of transcendental Leelas. In his Kinkari Swarup, Shripad has now finished massaging Srimati's limbs with oil. The maidservant knows what Srimati doesn't know. Nagarendra, the king of womanizers, is admiring her uncovered limbs from up in a tree. Swamini is absorbed in thoughts when her maidservant calls her. Swamini, get up and take your bath. Srimati is startled and says, who is it? Is it you anointing me with oil? I forgot it was you. Your touch is just like Krishna's.
You see, this is the beauty of Manjaris. The maidservant, the dasi, who give the same feeling of massage, how the Krishna is massaging the feet of Radha. He knows, she knows, because Radhika massaging, not male. He got the Sarup, and this Sarup, soul is a nature, soul is a prakriti. My body big Purusha. Living in bodily consciousness, we are Purusha. When we come to the soul consciousness, this is the Prakriti. Prakriti means female. Our female nature started. Male nature and female nature, what is the difference? Male nature to enjoy. And female nature enjoyed by enjoyer. Is a Prakriti, female nature. He is not an enjoying tendency. If he has the enjoying tendency, means Purusha bhava, male nature is this. Mani has a female body, but his nature to enjoy. They are Purushas. They are very far from the Krishna. And who this in the male body, if you have a male nature enjoying, so we are very far from the Krishna. Because only one enjoyer is there. And I want to be the same like a Krishna, so I want to be a God. So, God keep distance from those who is interested in enjoying the things. Because of this, we are far from recognizing to the God. Because if I will recognize Him, then my enjoyment nature will go, enjoying nature. Like I listen, but not accepting I forgetting that. Hindi they say, my ears are listening, but he never listened like this. He behaved like this. This is the nature. Yeah.
Blessed is this maidservant that she can touch Swamini exactly as Mohan does.
You see, blessed is maidservant that she understands and living in the soul, so she become maidservant. Raghunath Das Goswami is a male, but he become female by practicing our sarup. He got,
Which sarup?
Sarup of the soul.
You said which sarup?
Sarup, female sarup. Because the soul has a female. Body is a male.
Being a man, he was
Become female. In his Siddha Sarup means his soul body. Externally he dressed like a male, but internally he is a female. He not change his clothes. Externally you like dressing like this, but inner Sarup, soul has a form like a female. Like a Jesus, he is not son of God, but he accepts my father is God. So he always say father. So he becomes son, he accepts and he practice, he becomes son. That soul becomes son. His body not becomes son. But when soul becomes son, by the perfection of this practice, externally also he becomes son. In and out both us become son. Because inner practice is so fixed, outer behavior is also like that. So what you practice from inner soul, your behavior will change. That is Siddha Sarup. That is the spiritual life. Not externally change is necessary. Inner change. Why we put tilak? Because, oh, my false ego, you are like a kalia, full of poison in my life. You only coming from your mouth poison. I see when on the head of Krishna, head of Kalia, when Krishna dances, when head of Kalia, Krishna is dancing, I see Krishna when he is dancing on the head of Kalia. Then he stopped throwing poison. So he is telling, when you will always keep in your head Krishna, false ego will never come to you. To not come in the influence of false ego, I put this tilak to remember myself that Krishna's lotus feet is on my head. My false ego will not disturb. Sri Radha. Understand? False ego is the problem in our life because he wants to keep my material identification very, very fixed. Because his survival of force is this. If he is fixed in material identification to him, he is living. And the moment his identification is finished, he has to go out. He will automatically has to go out. False ego will not stay there. Because the moment you come to identify yourself as the I soul and try to develop that form of the soul, bad time for false ego and material thing. They cannot disturb you. But when you will go back there, then they will start dancing. And they will start controlling. I control you. Who is I? The body is I. Senses are I. My false ego is I. That was wasting your time to meditate in the soul. You don't know what you achieve. You know me. You practice long life to me. Don't forget, they confuse you there. You stay here. You stay here. Don't do new things. You're creating suffering for you. Because these are our ignorance demons. What do you say? Kafir. They want to not leave us. Enemies. They never want to that you forget it. You live with them and their association. It's a one word Maya also. Krishna's Maya. How you will understand this? When you are a child, small baby, mother feed your breast. When you little grown up, you want to play. She bring one room toys and give to you to play. Why? Because she want to be free. What is? Free for what? That he can do something. And she bring the toys. That you play with the toys and forget for mother. So, the real creator, these senses are the toy to play. And that moment you forget the creator to the father and mother, that he can be free for doing something. And I am so busy with playing my toy that I don't need to remember. And so many lives, we are only busy to play our toys. This is the Maya. 90% people, 99%, they are working and suffering with toys. Material thing never successful. I think everyone has experienced 50 times before. Practical. But it still is a hope that this time maybe success I will get. But the time also not successful because he's never succeeded. He's a big Krishna. Desert, running in desert to find the water. There is no water. For the moment, for the 10-15 minutes, you are happy. Not long time. See that? Playing toys, we are busy. Go on.
Blessed is this maidservant.
Blessed. Who is teaching us? What you are telling I? You see my practice? You are suffering. Why? Because you have not understand the blessing. You have not Sukriti, means previous sanskara before life. You never see this. So many times they want to tell you, so many facilities you have to be close to me. After, you not understand. Somebody has no place in Vrindavan. You have a place to live here. You have a place to sleep here. You have a facilities to eat here. You have a so good friends to live here. And then you are thinking, what is not my, is my I am I there? What is my soul is not my I. So see the blessed people, this Manjaris, who decide and they fix and they are practicing, and you never try to know and practice this. Blessed to this Vrindavan, blessed to this Manjaris who fixed himself by coming here. This Manjari, who is a Manjari who fixed the I, he was also coming from the king family, because the king family people are rich, intelligent, understanding. They decide, then they do. Intelligent means what I think and the best I do. And the foolish means who never see the best, who live in the lowest, they are foolish, ignorant. After so long practice, still ignorance is not going. Blessed to this my servant, who understand and he fix his eye, and we fix our eye in false. Go on.
She is an eternally perfect.
Eternally. We are outside perfection. I identify externally perfection, but they are eternally perfect. What is better? Huh? Eternal perfection is better or outer perfection? Yeah.
From whom the aspirants should learn their services.
Yeah. Who?
From whom the aspirants should learn their services.
Yeah. Because they are eternal perfect. And if you desire externally perfect, you are religious. Good religion. Follow good religion. You are good Christian. Good Hindu. Good Hanuman Bhakta. Good Shiva Bhakta. Good Krishna Bhakta. Good Vishnu Bhakta. Anything. Good Durga Bhakta. But eternally perfection is something different. Religious, if you want, is very good. You need external perfection to make the fool to others. Eternal perfection is something else that has to do. Decide, I want to be eternal perfect. I want to be identify myself as a soul, and that for. I have a house, flat in Delhi, but I need one other home in Vrindavan. And I have to see Delhi living is better or Vrindavan living is better. If I have only one flat or one home, I cannot decide. But if I have two flats, you can take decision where is better for me. You need eternal perfect, you have to change your home. To live, living nature has to change. I want to live eternal. I have to live in Delhi. I have to live in Vrindavan. And both I have to living and decide what is the best. What is more giving peace and more perfection. Then you can decide. Or not. Right. Go on.
Srila Narottam Das Thakur sings, I will joyfully serve Radha and Krishna along with their dearest maidservants by dressing their limbs. Please keep me at your lotus feet for such services amongst your dearest maidservants. I will always stay with these maidservants as their maidservant, serving you in a different ways with fragrant sandal paste, jeweled ornaments, and silken garments.
What is meaning of is all material. Ornaments I see in my material life. Again is ornament. I see my silken garment in my material life when I am using in my body. Again this silken garment. I was dressing very nice in my false ego body, but here also is a dressing the clothes. Same thing. But here it becomes divine. When you know the beauty of service, first thing, you will before want service from other, but you want to serve now. One thing. Before you want taking service from other, now you want to serve. What you want to serve? To Radha, my boss, and to his lover, Krishna. When you serve, you want to serve the whole world with ornaments. What is the ornament? When you dress yourself, then they put the ornaments. When they make up themselves, then they put the ornaments. And now ornaments create more beautiful because it's a jewelry. What is the jewel? Abhushan is the jewel in the body. So this abhushan I am decorating in my spiritual body. My spiritual body is decorating to Radhika. I make decoration to divine love and his lover. So this way I develop the service to the whole universe. How to decorate beautifully to the circumstances. When I can decorate to the Creator and to divine love, I know the tricks how to decorate the whole circumstances in the day-to-day life because I have no idea of decoration. How these ornaments used before I was decorating only to myself for the false thinking. I will know today what they require and what they want to decorate, which color they wear the dress and how they make up, and which ornaments they require today. We will become so intelligent to understand what beautiful will create today decoration. What color of the clothes to decorate today. How they will look beautiful. This beauty will rise, your beauty will rise by decorating them, not to myself. So my dear, when the soul form will decorate to divine couple, that is the real decoration. To understand how they will be happy with you. And when they will be happy, whole universe will become happy too. Why? Because you got the idea to serve the highest and love to them, to service to them. So you're not serving only to him, you are ready to serve all the creation, all the brother and sister, all the children of the world. You know, you see the divine thing. Don't become shorter. When you not can do that, how you will know? See that? This is the meaning of declaration. This divine, anyone, this is the mercy of Chaitanya. He gives this gift. Kripa Sadhya is only living being. If he want to afford by the grace, he can get it. Kripa Sadhya, by grace. It's not possible with sadhana, not possible with nitya siddha. Only by the grace we can get it. And this is the mercy of the Brajabhumi. This is the mercy of the dust of Radhika. Automatic desire comes in our life, love desire, that generates love in your heart, that you can move like this. See that? Yeah.
Without even a tiny drop of mercy from these eternally liberated maidservants, it is impossible.
Liberated means not conditioned. Dharma, religious practice, artha, money arrangement, kama, and liberation is the fourth thing. And they are liberated. What is meaning of that? They are renounced, they are in the service, but they are free from the condition, from the false ego, from the material identification. So they are living in the soul, so they are liberated. They are free from all condition and marginal potency. Here and there and here and there. They are free from that. They can see, they can do, they are busy in their service. They are not jumping now. They are free from this liberation. Liberated. This is the Vaishnava liberation. When I know my Sarup, we are liberated. We are free from the lollipops. We are living in the same room, same flat where the door and window is there, but we are not attached with that door and window, that I am a window, I am a door, I want to use this only window and doors. No, they are living just that I got it to live, and when the time will come, I will go out from there. They are not attached. They are not working for the door and window and the false ego. And who works, they cannot do more than goodness because they are unbalanced. they can do only some religious principle for 1-2 days or 2 hours, and again they want to keep themselves in falsehood. This is religious practice. The religion practice is more easy to do than a spiritual practice. Because in spiritual you cannot escape. You have to fix yourself 24 hours, 24 and 7. Means 7 days, 24 hours. Mind has to fix for this consciousness. This is a spiritual practice. Sri Radha. Come on.
No?
Maybe
A few more lines.
Yes.
Without even a tiny drop of mercy from these eternally liberated maidservants, it is impossible to experience and perform such services.
You see, it's impossible for us to, without association of liberated maidservants, I will become like that. We have to associate with those liberated souls who is really free. And we have to pray for that to become. But we don't want, because we want to fix my material identification. I am a Guruji. Are what, you will die with this or what? Are you are a student, man. Every moment you are learning still. Why you identify like a guru? Why you identify like a man, woman, or some identification? You are rich or poor, or this and that. You are nothing. You are in the false ego. You not understand what you are. You are only living soul. And soul is never see that. We have to see that. We have to live in that. Our suffering will go out. The moment we will decide to do this, lava matra sadhu sangha sabasiddhi hai, that will, the moment my life will change. We will read to research this, how to become in this consciousness. Without this desire, we will never move, and I will listen, but not accepting. More and more listening, but never listening. Sri Radha.
Lord Krishna explained to Lord Brahma what is the importance of grace from above. What is the importance of grace from above?
Yeah. What is the grace from above? What is the grace from above? What is the grace? The moment I will understand that's a grace. I don't understand, still grace not come to me. The moment, the day, the time, 1 second will take, the when grace will come, and I am ready to accept that. Love mantra. That's a love mantra from above. Not by my effort. Above come. Read again this line.
Lord Krishna explained to Lord Brahma in Bhagavad, prior to the 4 verses of the Bhagavad, what is the importance of grace from above?
Above. not my effort. I am chanting 64 rounds, so this will be grace. This I change my old practice. I try to fix myself. Grace will come after this from above. We listen or not listen. That time I can listen because of chanting. Before I listen, but I think, anything outside. There's no meaning. But you will understand. Grace means also ready to accept it because of the pot is clean and not like this, is like this. Chanting makes pot clean and turn like this. Ready to receive. Ready to receive is a grace. Chanting will make you. And ready to receive, when the grace comes, you accept it. If not, then you will cut it. Oh, this is not for me. I have many responsibilities. What responsibility? False responsibility. Nothing will go with you. Kafan means the body, dead body has no pocket. You see, check the dead body clothes. There is no pocket. Where you will bring there? Kafan has no pocket. How you can bring your 1 penny there? Nothing you can bring it with you. Maybe you think that this ring I will bring with me. No. There is no pocket to bring there. Even this body will not go. Your door and window will not work. All will be stay because this was the false. For playing to you, to involving you is a toffee of love. But the grace will come when the pot is open. Like this, I receive and I accept it. This is for me. I will do this. By hook and crook, this is the way of my life. Like my Mahatma disciple. Right? Yeah? What?
Little. Oh Brahma.
Oh Creator. Oh my forefathers. Brahma means forefathers. You have to understand. Mercy comes from up, not by your sadhana, you will create mercy. Your sons will not do by the working themselves. Grace will come from up, from me. When you will be qualified in purity to receive it, you will understand that. When the rain showering to the city, he not say that I will not shower in this area. I will shower outside of Munger Mandir. Or I will shower only in Munger Mandir. He will shower whole Vrindavan. But we are not ready to take that shower. We took umbrella to protect myself. We took the room shelter not to be wet with that mercy. That is separate issue. But we are ready for showering, ready to receive that preparation is my body. To clean my blockage, where my blockage in my choice, that is only choice, nothing. Why you stop to children? No eat toffee much. I give more toffee to the babies to learn that not eat much. Ishori always said, no give toffee much. I said, why? To learn myself. He said, why? He will become sick. So if you eat toffee much, you will become sick. I listen this. So I give more and more to her to listen that he will, Gurudev, he will eat toffee much, he will become sick. Why? Because if you use your senses much, this will become sick. This is the thing. Don't think of Gurudev. You will show, you see, I will show you. I give more toffee to her. He said, no Gurudev, not give toffee much. I said, why? He will become sick. I say, eating sweet, sick. Yes, she will become sick. So if you eat toffee much, you will become sick. Always I learn. I learn from Sripriya. You can imagine? This is not a guru job. It's a student job. I want to be always a student of Sripriya, to listen this, that not eat toffee much, you will become sick. Sri Radha. Sri Radha. Sri Radha. Now you research. Now you research. I learned.
Excess of everything is bad.
Excess of everything is bad, and less is also bad because it's the false. Doing in the false. Why not go do in the reality? False means the false ego, living in the body what is not mine. Is a living place. If I think I am living in this room, I say I am this room. Are nay, I am not this room. I am living in this room. This has nothing to me. I have a door and window, a little smaller, but this is a smaller door and window. Is only for using. Living and living what I am in soul, that living is not room living. I am not a room. I think that I am a room, then I relate with the room. I am a soul, I have to think I am a soul, not my body. Body is my body. We not say I body. My hand. Who is I? My soul is mine. Right? Sadhu? My soul and my hand. Soul is, I am the soul, I is this. But we say, no, I am the room. I have to only maintain the room. This is my life. I never try to know myself because this. I want to be happy in falsehood. Right? Prema? This is our practice. But grace comes from above. We are ready to receive, I will receive. If I am not ready to receive, I will sleep. Sri Radha. This is Radha Sudhanidhi and we love Kusumanjali. These two books, after 20 years if you practice in religious life, then you are qualified little to understand.
After 20 years.
20 years. Is a research, is a final books, final PhD, all. After that, what you will read, it will be all clear. You can explain any books you will take and explain. Because everything will be crystal clear. The whole book's essence is these two books. And you read all the books, and if you don't read this book, nothing you clear. But you have to get the grace to understand, mercy to understand. You are ready to accept it. If not, then not possible. And if somebody is listening and understanding, then his life, previous Sukruti, in his previous life, some good karma, he do so he understands. Everybody cannot understand. If not, then they will not understand. They will not accept it. Sira. So if you take this girl, Rasmat, you say to read any book, she will run away. Only she is ready to listen and read. No other book. So many things I couldn't find about Java Dharma, that if you don't know Java Dharma, how you will stay in your Jiva, soul conscious. So this will relate it to the soul. So you have to read only Java Dharma, not Namatik Anitya Dharma. This is all disturbing. I say it. Only the part of Java where this is, can again start some more teaching, stop it. Go ahead. Java Dharma. You know, somebody give you to eat food, sweet, salty, sour, all is there. But what you will eat? You like sweet, you will eat sweet. And I like sour thing to eat. I eat sour and sweet and other thing I like. I mix everything together, all becomes sour. So, what they do, what they like they take, but they have to take Jaiva Dharma, they take Namatik Dharma and Nitya Dharma. Because what they have a taste, they take that, and what they have to take, they don't take that. See that?
Radhe